out of high school.
It's so good.
Where did you get this fish?
Dad.
Oh, okay. Did you just, like, have it hidden under your blanket this entire time?
Dad.
It was from Dad.
Oh my goodness, okay. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it started. Hey everyone! Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you are current and have already been watching all these, hello, hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
For fudge, what do I want to say?
Today.
We.
Who is Teresa?
What?
Huh?
Who is Teresa?
Okay, if you guys weren't able to, if you guys saw the previous commentary,
We're watching Sesame Street.
no.
Things that make
Hello,
sense in my
Russell.
mafia household. 2 daughters. You get it? You get it?
I don't.
Anyway, we're watching Oscar, the 1991 film that flopped, I believe.
Yeah, it was kind of a huge
It
flop.
came out to mixed reviews.
It came out with negative reviews. That we absolutely love this movie.
We actually do really like this movie. It's a lot of fun. This is the film how we are introduced to Sylvester Stallone, not as an action hero like he actually is, but as this comedic Italian gangster?
Yeah.
Yeah, Italian mafia gangster man, boss man, trying to go straight because it's his father's dying wish.
Once you go crooked, you never go straight. I've seen this movie once,
Hey, me too.
and it was very confusing because I could not follow the story. It's like, what is happening?
So you only
Who
saw it
is
the one
Teresa?
time? You only saw it the one time? I
Yeah.
thought you've seen it with us, you know, the few times we rewatched it.
It must have been at 10 o'clock when she disappears.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this time you'll be able to follow better.
Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, if you got questions, just ask. But, I mean, it's a comedy film, so... Everything's funnier when you explain every joke, right?
Explaining the joke
Camera's over
improves the
there.
joke, according to my college professor.
Exactly.
So...
College professors being known for their humor.
And actually, before really getting into the movie, I decided to look up on some things about the film.
Mm-hmm.
And I found like a couple of like interesting facts about it. Like first off, the film did come out in 1991. So it's older than me, which in turn means it's older
Big
than all of you guys.
surprise.
It is
I'd
the
just
same
be
year.
on time.
It was the same year that Silence of the Lambs, Terminator 2, and The Addams Family was released.
Yeah, so tough competition.
Mhm.
Very tough composition. That word. The film was based on a French stage play written by, and I'm gonna butcher this, I'm so sorry, Claude Magnier, but it is remade to take place in New York City during the Depression era, specifically 1931.
Prohibition.
Prohibition, yep.
The Great Depression, the best place for a comedy film.
Oh yeah. The film had a budget of $35 million.
Dang,
Of course, they got Stallone.
that's almost a month's worth of rent.
Yeah.
Almost.
But
Almost,
unfortunately, the film only earned $23.5 million in the box office. So, yeah,
Shit.
it was a flop.
Not even Rambo could save it.
What?
Not even Rambo could save it.
No, not even Rambo. Well, actually, I think it was because of Rambo that this film flopped, according to a lot of the reviews. Yeah, reviews for the film were mixed, but leaned more towards the lower end. Mostly because people didn't like Stallone playing a comedic character instead of his normal action hero characters.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what people know him as, is as an action hero.
He's a meathead.
Yeah. The film was directed by John Landis.
Dog, no, I got crackers over there. Send in the rednecks,
Bless you.
all of them.
Okay.
Spinning round and round.
The film was directed by John Landis, who also directed The Blues Brothers, An American Werewolf in London, and this one's a weird one, Michael Jackson's Thriller music video. Yep.
So,
It's so random.
He's done a lot of cool things.
He did a lot of good stuff.
Fine.
And the direction Landis tried to take with Oscar is he was trying to make a film honoring the screwball genre, which is a genre of films that came out during the Depression era.
Yeah. The silent films with Chaplin?
Yes.
Charlie Chaplin.
Yes.
Charlie Chaplin. And several others. I can't remember the
Yeah,
names.
like the Three Stooges, except there's only one Stooge, and he has muscles the size of tree
Brad,
trunks.
you're storing all of my blanket. Get your butt.
And you're sitting on a blanket.
Your point?
Yeah.
Okay, you can come back now.
Anyway.
He's like, no. I've already fallen for that trick twice.
Aslan, come over here.
Ah.
Come over here. I didn't expect you to jump onto that.
Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, and we already mentioned Sylvester Stallone, but the film also stars. I'm gonna be slaughtering a couple of the names here. Ornella Muti and Peter Riggert.
Regurt.
I'm so sorry, I can't do names. I can barely do my own name sometimes. And Tim Curry.
Curry.
Sorry, Tim Curry, not
It's not Jim Carrey.
You completely ruined it. You
I-
ruined that take. Shame on you.
All right,
Start
Okay,
over.
let me try again. And also Tim Curry, who isn't. Oh, I actually made note on here. He wasn't listed as a star of the film on IMDb for some reason. But
Maybe
I
you
don't know.
didn't want to be known for that film.
He's number 3 on Google.
I don't know. Oh, but I also didn't mention
Marissa Tomei,
who
aka the MCU's Aunt May.
who plays Sylvester Stallone's daughter.
Also, that
RP,
Utah accent of just
Aunt May.
Aunt May.
Aunt
Aunt
May. Aunt May.
And there's also this really interesting fact which took me quite a bit of digging. Shut up.
Do you know go back to speech therapy?
Shut up, I don't need it. There's also this really cool, interesting fact that IMDb listed, but it took some digging to really find the full story. Where, on the night of November 6th, 1990, after filming was done for the day, on the set of Oscar, oh, you remember what it is?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What?
I'm getting there.
Oh, was it the fire?
You ruined it!
Basically, Steven.
Sylvester.
Sorry, I was thinking Pokemon character. Sylvester Stallone took his shirt off, and he was so hot that a fire started.
Oh, if only. No, the story was that night after filming was done, a security guard who was in charge of protecting all the vintage vehicles decided just out of the blue he was going to start a fire, and he did. And
When you let the intrusive thoughts win.
And I just
I'm
wanted
gonna
to
cause
get lit.
troubles on purpose.
Yeah, and the fire proceeded to destroy several sets on that particular area. Not just the set of Oscar, but there's also a bunch of other film sets on there as well. But I didn't see what the other films were that were affected. I only saw that it was Oscars mainly. And the fire also burned down many of the actors' trailers. Of course, one of them being Tim Curry's. That IMDb specifically listed that his trailer specifically was completely burned down. But it just listed a lot of actors lost their trailers.
I hope there was nothing important in those trailers besides them.
Well, they were fine. And all of the costumes were destroyed. So they had to go and recreate everything again. And all 21 of the vintage vehicles that security guard was hired to protect. All of them destroyed.
It's funny. It caused several explosions, but no one saw them.
Thankfully, no one died.
Yeah, thankfully no one. There was only one injury, and it was a firefighter who got burned.
I tried to punch fire.
Okay.
That was it. So there was no casualties or anything other than property damage. Thankfully.
But still a great loss.
It's still a great loss. It was an estimation of $50 million in damages. Which, it doesn't say if it counted in inflation or not. According to this inflation calculator, $50 million from 1991 would be roughly over $100 million in 2022. So, yeah, this guy completely screwed himself over.
So, what
If
happened
you-
to the guy?
But if you also take into account the sentimental value of the stuff that was donated for that set, like the cars.
Like the cars, yep. And the fact that a lot of them are like vintage old cars too, like cars that probably are not even being made anymore.
No, they're definitely not being made anymore.
Especially not today, but during that time, oh yeah. And,
Years
Melody
ago.
asked what happened to the guy. He was sentenced to 4 years in prison in 1992.
What?
Yep.
4 years.
That's all I saw. That's the only punishment he ever saw that I read.
I wonder where he is now.
A couple other side notes on it. The security guard. Oh, this is kind of like sadly ironic. The security guard actually worked for a company called Burns Incorporated.
Hey!
He's just doing his other job. Burning things.
And another side note: when they finished reconstructing that entire set lot, or that entire lot of sets,
Mhm.
the first film to be made on that set was Disney's Newsies. Yeah. And oh, that's right. Okay, I don't remember one of the other films that was affected, but thankfully, I think the film was already finished before the fire. Back to the Future.
Oh.
Specifically, the shot of the courthouse.
Oh yeah, the courthouse was really damaged, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like in the movie and in real life.
Yeah, in real life. Yeah, that was that set. So
That's how he only went to prison for 4 years. The courthouse was burned down. And I'm like, well,
Huh.
Slap on the wrist.
can't hold you here for more than 4 years because the building is being condemned.
No, but that sucks. Because arson, especially that big, he should have gotten.
he should have gotten more, but probably because there was no serious injuries and nobody died. It was just all property damage.
There could have been
And
very minimal evidence that he
It
actually did
was
it too.
property damage to fake movie sets.
Yeah.
Like if someone's house had burned down.
Yeah, that will be another story entirely too. But it was just, it was a fake set. It was costumes, which may or may not be like real clothing from those times. I mean, the cars definitely were. Yeah, that guy only served just 4 years in prison.
That sucks. You suck. Whoever did it, you suck. You're
No.
probably dead now, but you suck.
That mean.
I don't know. His name is not on the website that I found the full story on, so I don't know who he is. And whenever I try to like Google more information on the fire, I can't find anything else. So if even if you guys know any more information about it, well, yeah, the comment section down below. But then again, I don't think we really need to know who exactly the security guard is.
I want to know who.
I don't think
you
it
can
really
look through court
matters.
records.
Yeah.
Eh.
I mean, if they are public, which most court records are, especially from that long ago.
Oh yeah, it's more likely in the public domain, so you can totally look them up.
Yeah.
But that's like,
Hmm.
nah, not important information
Your
to
real
know.
punishment is being forgotten by history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
Or-
name.
Your actions, his actions
Somewhat
is remembered, but not his name. But the film did, come out. It received very poorly. Hence, flop in the box office, mixed reviews. But when we eventually saw it for the first time, at least some of us when we saw it for the first time, we really enjoyed it. Then again, we were watching it with our dad, who really likes the film.
He was quoting the film a lot around us, and all of us are like, what are you quoting? He's like, Oscar. And we're just like, we haven't seen Oscar. And he's just like, everyone in the TV room now. And then we watched it, and it was hilarious.
It was great. And when the person you go and watch the movie with has like the best energy about the movie, you feel better about it. That's what happened with me and my seminary teacher with Belle. Because I was like so hyped about it, he's like, I'm gonna go watch it. And then he got hyped about it. He saw it 3 times in theaters.
I do understand the criticisms for this film, but I like it way too much to really care.
Yeah,
I don't know.
like what you like.
She showed it to me once and it was cool.
It's cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't
It's
watch
such-
movies.
Yeah, that's right. You keep saying that.
In this film, I don't really care for. Again, I could not follow what was happening in the stories. Like, what the heck?
Let's see if we can follow it.
No,
better
let's see
this
if we can
time.
follow it this time around. Yeah, I think that's everything, wanted to say.
Onward!
Onward!
No, Oscar.
Oscar,
Oh, are
sorry.
we gonna skip the opening credits by chance? I always do. I hate them so much.
Yeah, it goes on for way too long.
But I like the song they play in the beginning.
I
And
don't.
the little clay animation. I thought that's pretty cool.
It is, but
It gets annoying.
I just want to see the funny mafia guys be funny.
Fair enough.
You want to see funny mafia guys be funny?
Yeah. Why else would I watch this movie?
No, I only want to see funny mafia guys be serious.
Alright, fine. I guess for the sake of their entertainment. Hey, Touchstone Home Entertainment. They're still around, right?
I think
We
so.
keep we keep talking about the studios every time their logo comes up.
Yeah.
We talked about 20th Century Fox last time.
Not Touchstone Therapy. It's a place in Utah, apparently.
Touchstone?
Therapy.
You can tell
Oh.
what Google was marked for her.
Touchstone Therapy.
Touchstone.
Care?
Touchstone Home Entertainment.
Anyway, what was I saying before?
Logos.
Oh, it's
No,
owned by
before that.
Walt Disney now.
Of course.
Sylvester Stallone is a Disney princess!
Heck yeah!
Actually, Touchstone Entertainment was created by Disney so that they have a separate studio to produce live-action films targeted to adults, since Disney as a brand is known for producing child-friendly animated films, and they didn't want to mix their adult films with their children films. Oh boy. Disney's slowly becoming a monopoly.
Heck yeah, let's go!
Nah,
Continue playing into the Monopoly.
I don't.
Heck, Stallone's character, Provolone doesn't even have a monopoly. Because he's a mafia guy, but there's other mafia groups who's selling alcohol.
Yeah.
Right. Ooh. Prohibition facts.
Oh, do you got prohibition facts?
Not many.
Speakeasies. I actually do have one.
Okay, sure.
When we watched Finding Beasts, or Magical Beasts and Where to Find Them. Is that what it's called? Mystical Beasts? No.
The new
Mythical.
Harry Potter series.
The new Harry Potter one with the Newt Scamander. At one point, they go into a speakeasy and they order gilly water. Gilly water was the actual term for liquor in the 20s.
Yep.
20s and 30s.
Ah.
Yeah, the movie is Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic
Not
Beasts. and
fantastic.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell we're totally Harry Potter fans.
I am, I just don't care for the series.
Yeah.
I am the Huffleclaw.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Okay, what I was trying to say, before the whole logo thing. For their entertainment, we'll be skipping the opening credit sequence. I personally really like it.
You can just go on the scene selection.
Oh yeah, I guess I can.
No, because then we'll miss
Oh
the
no,
first
you'll
part.
you'll miss the you'll miss the scene with the father dying.
Yeah, I think that.
Oh!
Which apparently actor
That's right,
fact,
it did play before. The...
the guy who plays the dying father, I can't remember the name of him for the life of me. She'll look it up. He has apparently worked with Sylvester Stallone before, and they did not get along.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I bet he loved slapping him.
No, if I remember that fact correctly, that is.
Oh, I found it. Kirk Douglas.
Yep.
Oh no!
What?
He died!
Most men do that, surprisingly.
He died in 2020.
He died recently, by the way.
He died fairly recently, 2020.
Huh.
Yeah.
Born December 9th, 1916. He was almost 100.
He was old.
So in other words,
Wait.
he was the person that could tell whether this was historically accurate because he lived through that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, of course, New York has a restaurant called Giovanni's.
Giovanni's. Yep.
Ooh.
Holy fudge, that man old.
There's
Yeah.
old, and then there's old.
Yeah, and that one is just like, yep. Old.
103. Wait. Okay, he died at 103 years old.
Yeah, he did make it past 100.
Hey, triple digits.
Better than Betty White.
Poor thing. And that one hurts.
I'm sorry.
That one hurts. Shame on you.
You're welcome.
Anyway,
She was
back to
my
film.
favorite Snickers commercial lady.
She was the best! I didn't remember seeing her in that.
I do not remember this at all.
You don't remember the Snickers?
Nope.
The sneak.
The Snickers commercials I remember are the ones that are the Brady Bunch themed ones.
I
I
never
don't
saw
remember
Snickers
those.
commercials.
I remember.
No, I remember the "You're not you when you're hungry. Here, take a bite."
Oh yeah, those are the ones I remember.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the Betty White. She was trying to play football with the guys.
Oh yeah,
That
that was
one's hers.
great.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Okay, well,
The fact she's willing. I think she actually was tackled in
Yeah.
that one. So it's like she was willing to go out there and he's like, "Hit me."
Come on.
oh gosh, it looks like the video.
You looked at the video.
You looked it up.
Yes. This is not
Also-
sponsored by Snickers.
No.
Can't remember if I'm. I don't
She's
know
like,
if I'm
"We're
remembering
getting
this right, but I
tackled."
think there was one with Robin Williams. I remember him saying, "Let's win this for Mother Russia."
Oh yeah, there was one with Robin Williams as well.
Are you okay? We will win this for Mother Russia! Coach, eat a Snickers. Why is that, Chief? You get a little loopy when you're hungry. Better? Better.
Well, another
Now
soul that
we're
left too
talking
soon.
about dead actors. Let's continue watching the movie with living ones.
Specifically, good dead actors. Good dead.
I
dead
think my
actors.
favorite Snickers
Dead
commercial
good
is
actors. Sorry.
I can't remember his name. The guy who does Green Goblin in the original Spider-Man movies.
William
Dafoe.
Dafoe.
Yeah.
William Dafoe.
His one is one of the best.
We did a Snickers commercial.
Yes.
I think
That's right. He was the angry version of what's her name? What was her name? The very beautiful woman from the past who stood on a vent with her skirt.
Marilyn
Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
Yes.
Yes, he's playing as her, and he was on the great thing, and the wind blows up, the skirt hits his face, and he's just like, I don't want to do this, and everyone's like, come on, please, sweetie, you're doing so well. Here, have a Snickers.
I'm convinced that they did that because their names rhyme.
William
Yeah.
Dafoe, Marilyn Monroe. Oh my god! Oh, we're having way too much fun. That's good.
Well,
Anyway.
Not sponsored by Snickers,
No.
but could
Fancy
be.
show.
Anybody in the mood for a Snickers bar now?
his
Yes.
Melody, there's your thumbnail idea right there.
It'd be too similar to the Spy Kids one.
Do it. I do not care. Do it.
But it'd be too similar.
Just one extra looking directly at the camera.
Tristan will be the one wearing the big coat, though.
Yeah.
Dang it, he's the mob boss.
Yeah. I mean, it's either him or me. More than likely him because he's the overlord.
Okay, well, I get the cigar.
You're
Alright.
It doesn't have to be the V with the explosions. It can be us huddled together.
With the
I
car.
understand the council has made a decision, but for it being a really dumb decision, I decide to ignore it.
I understand the council has come to a decision, albeit a stupid decision. I've elected to ignore it.
Thank you for taking the words right out of my mouth.
Marvel.
Hello.
Okay. Back to the movie. There's Oscar.
That's not Oscar.
Yeah, that is.
Yes, that's Oscar.
Yeah, that's Oscar.
No.
Yes.
No, it's
Yes.
not.
Yes,
No,
it
it's
is.
not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Let's
Oh,
find
aka another fun fact though. The guy who plays Oscar is also the screenwriter for the film.
Nice.
It's like, I don't think it should be portrayed this way. I know it should be. How do you know? I wrote it.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Where's
Because
Oscar?
Paul Gricchio plays him, and Oscar is the...
Chauffeur.
No, Oscar is played by the director.
Oh, the director, not the screenwriter.
Screenwriter. Whatever.
Let's watch the movie.
Jim Mulholland. Exactly. They're different. I know they're different.
But they were saying Oscar is the chauffeur. Oscar. The chauffeur!
Was he driving? No, it was the guy who
No,
had
he's
the
the one
guy.
hanging out by the car, so he's the chauffeur. That must be Oscar.
No, it's not Oscar! Keep the movie rolling.
Okay.
You will see him in the house later.
Oh, hey, there's Oscar.
La tua battuta della città, l'auto.
I wonder if that figure still exists.
The little figure guy.
Yeah, the guy.
Probably not.
Find it.
No, but the first result that showed up that says animator wins Oscar by losing to himself. What?
Very nice.
Oh yeah, that also made, doing like minor research on Oscar really hard. Is because when you type in Oscar on Google, it brings up
The
the
Oscars.
Oscars. The one show, I'm skipping this year. Again. An action we almost immediately regretted not doing when this happened.
I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow.
They're trying to cut some of their categories again. Because they are not bringing in a big enough audience to watch. Well, the bigger issue with the show is that, for one, it's too long because of the performances and the speeches. Just cut those down, but keep all the categories in. And another problem was there's only one place you can watch the Oscars. Well, technically two. But streaming-wise, like watching it at home-wise, there's only one place. Now, one channel you can watch the Oscars on. You can't watch it anywhere else.
Yeah, I can't find anything about the clay figure.
I will continue my traditional celebration of the Oscars by never seeing them.
Read them and weep.
Pull-ups.
Oh. That was an Oscar.
No! Then where's Oscar? Where is the father?
He ran off.
No, he was
I guess
fired, but I thought he was there at the beginning.
I thought he was around
No.
during the beginning of the film. Okay.
I don't know. They do explain. I just
Yeah.
He
but
took his men who were closest to him, that we see most in this movie, that he is like really close to because his father is dying.
right.
So you want to be around the people you like.
Well,
Not
that
Oscar.
and it's the Mafia family. Right, so those are his family. Not blood related, but...
Yeah. I thought Oscar was around in the beginning, and then he disappears, and they says, "Oh yeah, he went
the
off,"
chauffeur.
and then he
Oh,
comes
yeah,
back at
he
the end.
went off.
But apparently, he only had that one scene.
Can I have my 5-spot now, Mr. Vendetti?
Give him a 20.
Oh, heck.
It's a retainer. Let me know if you hear anything.
$20 is a lot.
$20 was a lot
Mhm.
during that time, especially depression.
It's nice to, for once, be the messenger that doesn't get shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's not the messenger. He's a paid informant.
Yeah. Either way, he's a snitch.
Yep. What?
$20 in 18.
It should be 1931.
It should be 1931.
With
In
buffets.
18, it was over 600. In 1931, it's $373.31 in
Dang.
today's money.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
Think of how many pizzas you could buy with it.
Pizza.
Oh, well.
We'd have more excitement staking out Grant's tomb.
Thank God this detail ends today.
Inaccurate. They're not eating donuts.
Yep. I'm now out of the film now. They're not eating donuts. It's unrealistic. It's terrible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, let's watch something else.
Yeah, it was by the time donuts were made, it should be popular around that time because it said by the mid 19th century.
Oh, yeah, no, donuts are... I watched a video. If y'all haven't seen it, Tasting History with, I think it's Max Miller. Amazing channel. And he did an episode on donuts throughout the ages. And it's great. I like donuts.
It says by the mid
Interesting.
19th century, the donuts looked and tasted like today's donuts and was viewed as a thoroughly American food. Hanson Gregory, an American, claimed to have invented the ring-shaped donut in 1847 aboard a line trading ship when he was 16 years old.
That was a claim, most likely a myth.
And then here's a question: when did the association with police and donuts become popularized?
I assume that's just kind of a thing that movies invented
I wouldn't be surprised though.
because it's a very easy snack food and it's very distinctive. So you can have someone taking a bite of a ring and it's very obviously a donut.
And there's
With the
no
pink-
copyright with donuts.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
It actually wasn't popularized because of films. From what I found through lessons from history, in the 1950s, the only restaurant that stayed open late were donut shops. And a lot of officers work through the night, so they pretty much have very little choice in food options at 2 in the morning. Then I guess some filmmakers saw this and incorporated that image into their films, and that became a stereotype for officers.
Is there assigned seating? Because I think you have us in the police section.
Hiya, Toomey. I suppose you're gonna tell me that you got nothing again on our boy across the street?
Hi, Red.
Yep.
What?
From that 70s show.
Yep. Red Foreman.
Red Foreman.
Okay.
The main character's father.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good show. Well, dated show.
Dated show. It was good for a little while. Oh, by the way,
Roxy.
everyone, please welcome Roxy.
Yep.
She knew.
She knew.
She exists to shake her butt on camera, apparently.
Yep.
Work.
All right. Back to film.
Are you okay?
She stepped between the legs.
Oh, good.
Right on it. You okay?
Yep, we're good.
The boss don't get up before 9 a.m. Even the feds know
I'll
that.
take the heat.
You'll take the heat. I'm the one that's got to wake him.
Tell him it's a matter of life and death.
What?
Just like, I wouldn't say that, dude. To a
Well-
former mafia boss, it's a matter of you're going to die.
Well, it's still a matter of life and death.
There's some videos online of people who are like, ex-mafia parent, talking to a teacher. How's my kid doing? Oh yeah, we took care of him. You what?
Johnny, take out the dog.
Yes, mother.
Oh my god.
For a walk, Jimmy.
Don't forget, you got a meeting with the Finucci brothers at 9:30.
Yeah. Come on, kid.
I think Aldo is my favorite character.
Oh, the door guy.
Cigar. Aldo.
Yeah, he is great. He's a lot of fun.
Yes,
Oh,
sir, Mr.
You also
President.
forgot Aslan's collar.
I did forget Aslan's collar. Hey, cop! Aslan! Hey, I'm sorry, dog.
Kishti?
Ah, fudge! It did.
No, provolone.
My daughter? How do you know my daughter?
We met at Club 33.
In a speakeasy?
It's a very respectable speakeasy.
Oh, by the way, Club 33.
Yep.
Disney's Club 33.
Yep.
Disney reference.
Yep. Because, I mean, it's a Disney-owned studio,
Yes.
even during that... No, not Disney-owned studio, but Disney-owned set during that time.
You know what? When I go to Disney in 2 weeks, I'm gonna find Club 33 and take a photo in front of it.
Yeah, you better.
Well, I just...
The door itself is in Orlando Square.
Go away, green color.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good meme template.
When your accountant asks for your daughter's hand in marriage.
I don't love your daughter for her money, and I can prove it.
Yeah?
When I marry her, I plan to give her my entire fortune.
How much got a goomba like you have?
$48,642.30.
Okay, what's the inflation
What
on
was
that?
that number again?
42,000 or something?
Someone should have wrote down that number because I just lost it.
Oh.
48,642 and 32 cents.
Sorry.
Drum roll, please.
1931
Yep.
to 2022 with $48,642.30.
642.
32 cents.
32 cents.
Two extra pennies.
What? How?
$907,934.50.
All right.
With a 1,766.6% inflation rate.
Goodness.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
That's almost enough to live off interest, except it was the Great Depression, so no one's
Yeah, so
offering
no one's
interest.
getting any interest anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, his money was gone because the bank closed.
Yeah.
Nah, he probably had it under his mattress.
You walk into my house and tell me you stole 50 G's from me?
This gink. You want I should bump him?
Man, if I had a nickel for every time I had a gun pointed at me today, I'd have two nickels. Which isn't a lot,
but it's weird that happened twice, right?
He rips the gun off this guy's finger. His finger is coiled on the trigger.
Oh yeah, it is
That's
coiled
gotta
like
hurt.
like really wrapped around. Yeah.
It didn't look like there was much resistance.
I'm guessing because he didn't want to accidentally fire it, but like, that still would have hurt.
Yeah, because of how far his finger was in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, what are the odds that they're using the real deal? Actually, kind of high. Yeah.
Well, none of the guns were fired in this film, so no point in...
So it could be replicas.
Yeah.
It can still hurt, though.
It's a little ironic. There's so many guns in this film, but none of them get fired.
For a good reason. Yeah. Oh, no, even thinking about it, no, even replicas can still hurt.
No, I mean story reason.
Story reason, yeah, but no, I'm a bit of a memory. Student project that I was on, they had these World War II like rifle replicas, and one of my classmates was an actor in it, and there was a scene where he was leaning up against a tree and he has his rifle next to him, and then he's supposed to get shot, so he's supposed to let go of the rifle falls, and then he falls over. And there was one take where he lets go of the rifle, but the rifle like continues to stand, and he falls, and the rifle comes and falls on his face. Unfortunately, I do not have that clip. I was the behind the scenes videographer. And I actually have the audio of what happened because I actually had my camera rolling on the VAD, the video editor on site. Yeah. And so I actually caught the audio of what happened because he didn't even see what happened because of the angle of the camera. It was so hilarious.
You should probably show that, even though
you can't see anything. It's just the audio. You just hear him fall, and then the gun smack in his face, and he says, "Ow!" Guns are, they're still dangerous whether you're firing them or not. So be very careful and use replicas. Hollywood. That case still pisses me off.
Yeah.
I remember it was St. Valentine's Day because that's the day I met your daughter.
The Vendetti's speakeasy, a killer.
It was love at first sight.
Oh, wait, I'm confused. Sorry. Because again, he met his daughter at Club 33. Mm-hmm. Club 33 is in Disneyland. Or is there one in Orlando as well?
I think there's one in Orlando.
Either way, he's in New York.
Yeah, he's in New York.
But he's in New York. And
it's not literal.
Why can't it be literal?
Because Disneyland was... Club 33 wasn't established yet, I don't think.
In the 1930s? Probably not. I know Disneyland wouldn't have been there.
Was Club 33 established? 1967.
But he made a reference to...
Yeah, but no. Walt Disney hadn't even beat out the Fleischer brothers in the 30s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. So
they're on Fleischer's side because they're in New York.
Because they're in New York, yeah, that's where Fleischer is. Well, Walt Disney is over in California. Wait, is he in California now?
Yeah, he's West Coast.
What are they called? Like the Singing Grams or something? Whatever the...
Sing-along grams? Something.
No, it was just like a character dancing with...
Yeah, dancing to... the...
Follow the rubber ball. Let's go! That Thomas Sanders one.
Yeah. And then he remade it by having it extended longer, and it's just like, it's not as fun.
But like, it's still in those days.
Yeah, but all kinds of fun.
In those dark ages.
You two have a pleasant father-daughter chat. I'll take a walk around the block, and you can give me your answer when you get back. Dad?
Don't you call me Dad.
Say boss.
And don't you call me boss.
Sorry, boss.
Let me show you the door. There's the door!
No, it's Brave is the friggin' white car.
What's Brave is driving the freaking white car?
Yeah, can you imagine? Back in those days, they didn't have as good lacquers or things like that. So that's going to get dirty. Especially in New York.
Yeah. And also, Depression. New York.
Well, that doesn't make things much dirtier.
Oh, well, I guess that's more in agricultural areas.
Yeah, the Dust Bowl. Dirt.
Yep. Yeah, just dirt.
So now you're locking your door?
A girl needs her privacy, Daddy. I'm a grown woman now.
And if you didn't have context, that is Marissa Tomei, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't
because
know.
she's so much younger.
Yeah, she is really young in this film.
Because she is 20s?
Roughly.
Roughly, like 18 to 25-ish in this, because she's 57, 58-ish today.
Yeah.
She's like 20s here. So she's much younger. Still hot. But
So this is Aunt May.
This is not May. Okay.
Yep, this is Aunt May. Or MCU Aunt May.
Hot Aunt May. Yes.
One thing that's breaking my brain is, like, the 1800s seem friggin' ancient. But, like, someone Provolone's age in the Great Depression would have been born in the 1800s. And
Yep.
Weirding me out.
Yeah. Time is a weird thing.
Yeah.
Time is an illusion to help things make sense.
This movie was made in the late 1900s. Yep.
Yep. 1991. Oh, want to make it even weirder? I was born in the late 1900s.
Look at that rabbit on the wall.
That is a cute one.
It is a cute one. Very childish room.
Well, Daddy's special little girl.
Yeah.
Plushies.
Where's my treat? I've been a very brave little girl.
Where's that from? Oh, of course.
So you know, like when you go to the doctor and you get a shot and you're like, "Where's my treat? I've been a very brave little girl. Ice cream, please."
The way you said that made me think The Mask.
I was thinking The Grinch.
All of them, Tim
Carrey.
Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Oh,
Not
that was
Tim
Jim
Curry.
Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
That one
Tim
is Jim
Curry.
Carrey. Why do we have so many actors with very similar names? Granted, it's not as bad as the Chris's, but
Hemsworth, Evans, Pratt,
and who know who
That's
else?
way
More
Thompson.
actors.
I'm sure there's a Chris Thompson out there. Your mom.
Of course, she would sneak that in there.
Daddy, you have to realize I'm not a little girl anymore. Look!
Put that away! I'm your father!
Yes, show off my lingerie to my father.
Yep.
Put that away. I'm your father!
Why did this film not do so well? That line alone, that delivery, is just...
I could not hear it, so I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah,
Again, I am very confused. Like, what is happening?
I'm a grown woman now. Shows off lingerie.
Look,
I'm your father! Put that away!
you don't need to show me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so confused. Yeah, to explain, the accountant, the guy in the blue suit that was being strangled, shows up to tell Provolone.
Yeah, I know about that, but I don't understand his reaction to the daughter.
Oh, basically, she was showing off what is considered skimpy clothing. It's still not covered very much, but yeah, that was like very skimpy for 1930s. And so he's freaking out. He's like, "Why would you show me this? I am your dad."
That would be like walking in front of dad in a single short bra and thong nowadays.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm your father!
Exactly.
It's the music you kids listen to today. Bing Crosby, Cab Calloway. Don't think I haven't heard the lyrics to Minnie the Moocher.
Okay, pause it. Just imagine you're able to time travel, bring someone back from them times. Like, okay, I've heard you complain about this type of music. Listen to this, and then just put the most.
That's a whack. The
You
most
would literally,
inappropriate
like,
song you could
blow-
play.
You would like their brains would literally blow up.
How did you make an instrument make that sound?
Pretty sure they would just vomit.
How did your voice make that sound?
Just their brain. Their brain will be coming out of every pore of their body.
I don't want to like try to discuss them like that. I want to show them harder, better, faster, stronger, and just have them utterly confused as to how you make those weird noises. It's like, this is electronics.
It's like if your car can sing.
Like, what?
Oh, that's one way to describe it.
It's like if you are able to time travel and bring someone back from the past and just show them something completely random from the future, you're just gonna destroy their life.
Pretty sure there's a lot
And
of.
then suddenly just drop them back, like, guys, you would not believe what happened. It was like, what happened? I time traveled, I was brought to the future, and there's stuff like, wait a, that's gotta be bull crap.
Great, he's high again.
Pretty sure there's plenty
I
of
think
movies,
you're
shows,
off
and
the beard
TikToks that
soup.
make stuff like that.
Like, maybe quit going to the speakeasies.
I mean, I've been really thinking about it. It's like, dude, you think Elvis was bad with his hip gyrating on the television screens?
Gyration.
I like gyrating! I am 13, Mom! Deal with it! Sorry.
You're fine. Yes, we did see that film recently.
I love
yes,
it.
we do like it.
The Fanucci's is here.
Okay, if my school ever did a play, the play version of Oscar, I want to play her.
Your school should.
You gotta admit, getting paid to act like a child in your 20s, that sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound a little bit fun.
I mean, if there's films where there's grown adults playing as children, as in like child trapped in an adult's body or something like that.
When you said adult playing a child, my first thought was the kid in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. The baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah. Jumanji, Shazam, that other Robin Williams film, that one Tom Hanks film,
And one of the
and Adam Sandler film.
The fourth Spy Kids movie, as well.
Just being in a pink room, in all pink, granted, I prefer hot pink to pastel pink, in all pink, and being able to just kick and scream and cry and be annoying on stage is my dream. I love being annoying.
Senor Provolone, this is our last house call, because now we famous.
Famous?
Oh, sure. One of our suits, she make a big spread in the Herald Tribune. Show him the pitch, show him the pitch.
Nice piece of work.
Oh yeah, continuity error coming up. It's like in his pocket, it was all crumpled up when he gave it to him, and then, you know, it's all pristine and clean.
Yeah.
So,
Pristine and clean. That's too much.
I think that's the only real. No,
There are a few others.
there is.
It's that specific piece of paper that shows up a couple times that is the continuity
Yes.
error.
But there is one other. But we'll talk about it when that scene comes up.
Oh, Nora, I have so many dreams. I want to ride on a Zeppelin, attend a Rudy Valley show. I want to go to an opium den in Chinatown. You'll be doing all these things, Lisa.
Whoa! I just realized what she said.
What did you say?
An opium den in Chinatown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which.
You don't
Drugs.
Well, that and specifically China and the opium wars with
War
Britain.
going on over there, yeah. It's
But-
you don't want to get involved in that.
Well, the first thing she said though was, "I want to ride a Zeppelin." I'm like, me too.
A what?
A Zeppelin, a blimp, the giant cigar-shaped balloons in the sky. And I'm sad that they got discontinued for the most part, because that's what the mast on the Empire State Building was for. It was for docking Zeppelins.
Ah, that's cool.
What? You all right, boss?
I thought I took this right away from you.
It's my spare for emergencies.
Give it to me. Everything.
Razor blade. Ice chisel.
Nope.
Brass knuckles.
Brass knuckles.
Baton.
Baton. A wooden one. Brass knuckles with knife.
Kniffy.
Also, is that a baton or a billy club?
Poison.
Clearly labeled.
Poison. The lead pipe.
It's like a clue board.
Yep.
This guy's packing a whole clue board. A hook.
Meat hook. No, ice hook.
A slingshot. In case you need something quiet.
What are we killing? Goliath?
Morning
Mace?
Star.
No.
Dynamite.
I don't even want to know where that was hiding.
Is that it? It's like disarming Germany.
Oh, wait about 10 years.
Yep. Yep.
I always come back.
Oh, at World's End made the same joke. With the, Elizabeth disarming herself. She just has a bunch of weapons just like all on her.
Mm-hmm.
And then Barbara was just watching, just like, where were you storing all that? It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then they forced her to take her pants off.
Oh, we made you look like a baker. And take your pants off.
Take off your pants.
In a Chinese bathhouse. In Singapore.
Wait.
Yeah. Have you guys not seen At World's End?
No.
No.
Continuing on.
Oh, wait, yes.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh.
I've only seen the first one.
Dead Man's Chest. Or Curse of the Black Pearl.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and I kind of plan to just leave it at that.
Sorry, Johnny Depp. I love you, but I cannot stand more Pirates movies.
I love
Unfortunately, we're getting a sixth one. With no Depp by the sound of it.
No, I think they hired him back.
I
It's
don't
up
know
in the
what's
air,
going on.
right?
It's still up in the air. We don't know what's going on.
Last I heard, Disney apologized for firing Depp, but he's still not being hired back for the sixth film. Granted, I got tired following that news, and now I'm just watching Heard's lawyers make fools of themselves instead.
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he'd sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Oh.
Next question.
Okay, he said he sustained an injury to his finger.
Now, I won't tell him you're not my daughter, but you gotta do something for me.
Oh, anything, Mr. Provolone.
Don't leave this room until I settle a small matter with Mr. Rosan.
I'll wait right here. Promise.
Cut. Keep your eye on my office and make sure my daughter don't go nowhere, huh?
How'd she get in there? I've been watching this door the whole time.
Not Lisa, Teresa.
She's gonna be bored.
Yeah, that's right. Cell phones didn't exist during this
Yeah,
time.
she's gonna be bored.
And by the looks of it, there's not even any magazines in there or anything.
Bored!
Always bring a book.
I think she has a book in her purse or something.
It is
Probably.
Always.
Yeah.
Never underestimate a woman's purse.
Yep.
Aldo, that kid Anthony?
He left.
I know he left. Get him back here. He said he was taking a walk around the block.
I can't. I'm smoking a salmon.
Put it out, get Anthony, and stash him somewhere.
That's how you like her look. And Campbell's soup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And canned
Campbell's
peaches.
Canned food is a big thing.
Food.
So that's a lot of garlic. How much do you eat?
Whoa, that is a lot.
They're
of garlic.
Italian.
Yeah, but
Right.
fresh garlic goes bad quick.
True.
They're
But they're
preventing
Italian.
from,
And rich.
vampires from coming in.
Or they have a garlic garden,
Why does
And
it
it's-
spread that much?
they just have more garlic than
Can
they.
you imagine the smell from the garlic fields?
Yum.
All the mixed reactions.
I like garlic in food, but just the smell of fresh garlic.
Belle.
This is the last time, absolutely the last time I drive with that crazy chauffeur of yours.
Johnny Elbows?
He dropped me off at Mass and stayed out front with the motor running.
Oh, it's a force of habit.
gas prices.
Yep. Also, the Great Depression, and
Also-
he left the motor running.
Yeah.
Yeah, so gas prices during that time is probably not cheap either. Like, history's repeating itself in the 2020s.
Yup.
Yeah, this is the screaming 20s.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But if you love me, if you ever loved me, you'll find my little girl a husband!
Drama.
Well, yeah.
That pose.
Imagine him shirtless, though.
Yeah.
Just kind of thinking about it, the wife to a, even like, mafia boss or ex-mafia boss has to be just as rough as he is.
Oh, of course.
And she's pretty great.
Yeah.
She's a lot of fun. So pretty much all the characters here are a lot of fun.
Hereby declare. Agree to give $50,000. I am the father to my daughter upon her marriage.
It actually looks like he's writing something while Provolone's just scribbling.
Oh yeah, I actually remember my director's class when it comes to writing, like writing things down or typing on a computer. You want to actually write something down so it actually looks like you're writing and not just sitting there making scribbles or just typing randomly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you get the whole, oh, you're typing so much stuff without using the space bar kind of thing.
Yeah.
Spaceboard.
Yeah. So yeah, here is like Anthony was, doing what he's supposed to do. He's actually writing something down, make it look like he's actually writing while Provolone is, clearly just scribbling nonsense.
But then they exchange papers, and he looks at it, and he doesn't react act like it's scribbled.
Well, to us it looks like it scribbles. In the reality of that world, he really did write something down.
Yeah. Also, why is there a random bust facing the camera?
It's just staring into your soul.
The way the buttons on the shirt are positioned, it just looks like hands just doing this.
Yeah, I see it, yeah. Looks like frog hands because it's got the little balls at the end.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, now I see it.
Ribbit.
Lizard people. Even around in the 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sit down, sweetheart. You shouldn't be standing in your condition.
What are you talking about?
You're having a baby. Your father told me.
I am not having a baby. And he's not my father.
What?
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 That reaction is so good. Because he's still got the half smile and just like, okay, yeah, this is still, wait a minute.
Yeah, as you can actually see his brain working a little bit as he's connecting all the dots and everything.
He's like, wait, where did my fortune just go?
If it's not going to you, where's it going?
Yeah, because he had about $1 million.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. It
It's
goes to show, and like Anthony's actor here, he's really good. He's
Yeah.
actually really, really good, and a lot of fun.
This does illustrate a little bit how a mafia boss's mind works. Because his first thought is not clearing up the confusion. His first thought is, I get this money.
I get my money back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
making big.
And my daughter my pregnant daughter gets a husband.
Yeah, he's focused on what he wants. I want what I want.
Also, based on customer service experience, yeah, New Yorkers don't actually use proper nouns any more than they do here. So it's just like, oh yeah, the thing, the thing. And just miscommunication all the time. It's like, no, this is what we're doing. This is the exact thing. Now read to me what is on your phone.
So they have a habit of not being exact.
The yellow taxi cab.
Mm-hmm. They're still yellow.
Which the taxi cab service, kind of like Uber, back in the day was completely unregulated. You basically just painted your cab yellow, or you just put a little sign on that's like accepting rides, and then you drove around and picked up people. And
you can charge whatever you want.
yeah, and for the Great Depression, basically anyone who had a car would start hustling on the side to earn a bit of extra money, so they would become a taxi.
Understandable.
It got so bad that the actual taxi companies were going out of business because
People are doing it all on their own.
yeah, for dirt cheap because they need some money.
Yeah.
And so it got so bad that the taxi companies actually had to petition the government to create regulations. A company asking for regulations. And so I don't know whether it's the state of New York or... No, it would have been the state of New York. Started issuing licenses. The only problem is I don't know if it's set in the law, but they set the number of licenses, and it has not changed. So now, there's a lot more people in New York, but there's no new taxi cab licenses, so they're going for $1 million a pop.
For an actual license.
Yeah, to be allowed to run a taxi in New York.
Wow.
And like, actually becoming a taxi driver is very rigorous testing, and you have to be like one of the safest drivers before the taxi companies will let you, will give you one of their licenses to drive. So.
Because they have a set limited number.
Exactly. Yeah. So, taxi cab facts.
Very cool.
Where'd you hear about all that?
Internet.
Yeah. There's another YouTube channel.
Nice.
So, what can I do for you, kid?
I guess you're pretty pleased with yourself.
My father would have been proud. I got my money back and nobody got shot.
That was a $3,000 suit.
I'm sorry, what?
That was a $3,000 suit.
Yeah.
In today's money.
In today's money, it was a $3,000 suit.
Yeah, that's pretty standard for a fitted custom suit.
Yeah.
An Italian suit.
A Fanucci.
A Fanucci.
Yeah.
Fanucci.
Who went famous.
Fanucci.
Still, that's
Yeah.
But it looks so good on him.
But is it worth it?
Shirtless.
Yo. Forget the suit. He doesn't need a shirt.
Now, this guy's willing to marry you, so be nice.
I want Oscar!
I want him more than you do, but he's on the lam and Anthony's taking the rap for him.
Oh, I love that dress. It looks so good on her.
Which one?
Both. Except I would wear Lisa's dress.
And the thing is, think about it. All those costumes have been destroyed.
When did the fire happen? Before or after filming?
It's during filming.
Like the first day of filming.
That means that the only Fanucci in existence.
So sad. But then again, they did go back and recreate all those costumes.
Oh yeah.
So the real question is this the original or is this the recreation?
They're recreations.
The problem is, I realize now that the only Fanucci suit in existence was sized for Sylvester Stallone.
Not just any Sylvester Stallone. Young Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
Still, the costuming in this thing is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm marrying a brute! I never want to see your face again until the wedding!
That's fine with me. And separate honeymoons.
Fine!
See you in church.
Nipples. Boobs.
What?
Oh, you didn't see it?
I'm so... Ow!
Roxy, get down!
And now balls.
Roxy, get down!
You two are the distraction. She did the hit.
You're welcome. What, do you want it?
Oh, well, I can't believe it took me so long to realize this. Okay. So we're watching a comedy film starring Sylvester Stallone, who has also starred in another, film franchise called Roxy.
Rocky.
Oh, called Rocky. Sorry.
Stop
and we have a
chewing on
Roxy. Hi.
Yoink! Oh, she's too heavy. She's too dense. You're too dense.
you guys, and the audience. Well, I won't be able to show the entire clip for the audience, unfortunately, due to copyright.
Double dog.
Okay. Anyway, pay attention to this upcoming scene.
Watch the movie if you must.
Watch the movie if you must, but just kind of specifically, watch Antonio. Atney, sorry. Watch Atney.
Probably Judge Crater. Oh, I got the fool. Come on in, the boss been expecting you. Hold it. You realize what you just did? What? You used the past participle without a modifier. I did? What's the rap on that? Cool your heels, Doc. I'll be right with you. Marvelous. Oh, there's a treasure trove of linguistic anomalies. I heard that.
Middlesex. What? You're from Middlesex County in New Jersey. Am I right?
Yeah, New Brunswick.
I knew it.
Question.
The way he said "knew" it sounded like the Garfield Tale of Two Kitties.
Well, he's the voice
I
actor.
know, but it's like I knew it.
And
Okay. Here's the thing. Before Dr. Poole made his guess on where he's from, did Anthony ever say a word to Dr. Poole before
I
that?
did just notice that.
No. But it can be implied that they said hello.
No.
Implied. Doesn't
No,
mean
from what we see, he has said
Yeah,
nothing.
from what we see, he doesn't say anything.
I mean,
Don't you dare.
Yeah. So there's your other continuity.
Hey, Roxy, 3 strikes and you're out.
She understood.
What makes you think he wants to marry me?
Because he loves you. Passionately, he just told me.
But he's never said anything.
Ironic, isn't it? A man whose life is devoted to words and he can't put together the 3 most important ones.
I have food.
Hey, Olivia, do you know what the 2 most important words are? That's not the ones I had in my mind. No, the other one.
Your mom.
Thank you.
What's your profanity? Dr. Poole!
Dr. Poole?
Hello? Get back in the room!
I think this is the most iconic scene in the whole film.
They quote it constantly.
Hello. Hello.
Get back in the room.
Aw. It's so fun. Again, this movie is so fun.
Yeah, we've gotten to the most exciting part, and he has his phone out.
Because it's stressing me out.
Oh, don't worry. It gets better.
That's the sweetest thing anybody's ever said to me. Thornton.
DISTU. DERING. Disturbing.
Yes.
Those teeth are.
Yeah, it is very
Look
kind
at
of
her tongue.
Yeah. It is kind of like, but then again, older man, younger woman, still.
Welcome to the 20s.
30s. She's a modern 30s woman.
I'm a modern 30s woman.
Yeah, and it's still a thing that happens back then.
It's
still a thing that happens today. Except.
Also, the
less
funny thing is, Dr. Poole literally is marrying her for the money.
Yeah.
At least at first.
At first, and then he's slowly getting to know her, and he's just like, actually, I kind of like you.
Then he's marrying her for the underwear. No.
Poor
Wrong bag.
Poor thing. But, yeah, it's.
I mean, they're both getting what they wanted.
Yep.
Give me the bag.
Let's exchange them at the same time.
Good idea.
He should have realized something was up when he heard the jewels rustling in the bag.
Yeah. You should have, but then that would ruin the whole comedy of the whole thing.
Yeah.
This is more fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's cringe for you.
Yeah, now
but it's
there's
fun
3
for-
bags.
You're gonna get
Why
one?
did you all get identical bags?
They all shop at the same store.
Apparently.
Those are pretty jewels, though.
Yeah.
They remind him of Teresa.
They remind me of Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
No clue what that is, but good for you.
Oh, that one's the,
That's where Sean Connery made his debut
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
as a Disney original.
The
Leprechaun people.
God save the queen. That's not what I said. I went southern.
now you did.
Also, if you ever want to have fun with accents, look up Scottish people trying to say purple burglar alarm.
Oh, yeah.
How does that sound?
They just got purple burglar.
Purple burger.
They can't handle the P.
Yeah.
Show the clip.
Purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm. Burglar. Purple burglar.
There was another one of, I don't even know what accent is. The best I can describe is like African American accent of someone trying to say Aaron earned an iron urn.
Earn, and earn. Hold on, what? Earn. Aaron earned an iron urn. Damn, what the f***? You talk like that?
Language is interesting but hard.
Yeah.
Talking in general is just hard.
It's really funny because some people try to get British people to say burger in the most American way. They go barger.
Barger.
Give me the cheeseburger.
Cause you're his cheeseburger, his yummy cheeseburger.
Still crazy how all of this is taking place before noon.
Yeah.
Busy day.
Busy morning.
Starting at 8:45 in the morning.
I wonder if that's the same cigar.
Probably.
Makey.
He doesn't seem to smoke it. He just holds it.
Yeah.
So it's more of kind of like a comfort thing to have in his mouth.
Yeah.
Not really the actual smoking part.
I love talking to you, Thornton. You're so deep dish.
I am indeed a pizza.
I want that on a t-shirt.
I am indeed a pizza.
Yep, no image. No context.
Just as I am indeed a pizza.
Yes.
In need of a pizza.
Yeah. I am indeed a pizza on the front. I am in need of a pizza on the back.
Yeah, that sounds great. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty great.
Write that down!
It will be written down.
Marry my daughter, and you can use all the dough in this bag to start your linguistic school. Most men spend their whole lives trying to get their hands on what's in here.
You're not wrong.
More underwear.
He's not even surprised anymore. It's just, yep.
Really?
That is indeed something that most men would want to get their hands on.
Yeah.
Including me. Yummy.
And now he's back again for another drop. And you knuckleheads thought that Snaps was going straight.
Okay. I have to go on a tangent about the cars.
Go ahead.
So,
The stage is yours.
this quote often gets told, but not usually in the correct context. So back when cars were first made as cars, the Model T Ford, Henry Ford was often quoted, and still is often quoted, as saying, you can have any color of car so long as it's black. After a while, there were other car manufacturers that were coming out with things. Eventually, colored cars became a thing. I'm trying to remember which company, one of the car manufacturers today, started out as a paint company. And they merged with a car company and started selling colored cars. Specifically as a way to sell more cars by making cars seem like fashion.
Yeah, cars
that
were
would make
very
sense.
fashionable.
You would sell like 2 or 3 colors one year, and then the next year you'd go, oh, those colors are so lame. These are the new lineup.
I see.
One of the executives, I believe it was in the 1950s by this point, was quoted as saying, like, we have gotten the average time before buying a new car down to 2 years. When we have got it down to 1 year, we will have succeeded.
Ugh, gosh, that sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
And apparently, back in the 1930s, cream-colored cars were super duper expensive ones just because of the color.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Fun facts with Tristan.
Yeah.
Now, what can I do for you?
Can we talk in private?
Connie M's great.
Can't I stick around, boss? Every time I leave, I fall behind.
All right, stay, but shut up.
That should have been a meme.
Yeah. Can't I stay, please? Every time I leave,
I
I fall
believe I
behind.
get falling behind.
All right, stay, but shut up.
Me when education system.
Every time a new Marvel movie comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fall behind. Love that.
Yeah, this should have been a meme.
There's a lot of moments here that should have been memes.
Yeah, but because this film never made it to classic standards.
Yeah.
Well, that and it was an early 90s film, so it wasn't in, like, if it was early 2000s, like The Matrix, it would have been memed.
Yeah.
Because that's when memes happened.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Princess Bride was the 80s.
Really?
Wasn't it?
No,
Yeah.
I call Bull. That was early 2000s.
Princess Bride?
Oh, Princess Bride. I thought you were talking about Princess Diaries for some reason.
No.
I have gotten those two mixed up as well.
Oh.
No, Princess Bride was the 80s, and that thing's been memed front and back.
To be fair, that one was old enough to be nostalgic for our parents, and so it gets rewatched right at meme time. Whereas this one is like,
Oh, yeah, because it
Barely anybody knows about this film.
Yeah.
And we're showing you guys. So please watch this film. It is amazing.
I constantly tell my friends, hey, do you guys want to watch Oscar? And they're like, what the frick is Oscar? And I'm like, I'm ashamed to be your
It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
It is fun. You just have to let it be fun and ignore the fact that they have a action hero actor playing a comedy actor.
it was originally
comedy
supposed to be Danny DeVito when it was first announced.
Oh, this would have been a wholly different movie then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was Danny DeVito, this movie would be totally different.
Maybe it would be memed. Because it's Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito.
But because they got Sylvester Stallone, which honestly, I think Sylvester Stallone
I think
Fits.
still works.
I think he fits way better. In
Yeah,
the
I think he does fit
role.
really well because he was, originally like an action star, this big intimidating guy, gunslinger, whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of in this more, this environment is like, I don't know. I personally think it works.
It does work.
It makes him seem like he was a mob boss.
Yeah. Like, you've seen things. He's killed people. He's shot guns. Big guns. Tristan?
These guns!
Oh.
Sure.
No. Just the thought of someone going, I've shot guns. Big guns.
Oh, that sounds like a cheesy 90s action comedy
It
film.
sounds like something he would say.
Yeah, actually.
I've shot guns. Big guns.
Mini
It does
guns.
not
Big
sound
guns.
anything like that.
Oh, kind of hard to replicate the lisp.
Yeah. Well, Italian.
No.
Stallone.
No, it's Stallone.
Wait. Yeah.
The reason why he talks the way he does is he has half his face is paralyzed.
I don't know.
It's either half his face is paralyzed or he just got like facial deformity.
Yeah.
So his lips and his
Yeah.
cheeks is all kind of like a little squonky, which also makes him a little iconic, similar to how Arnold Schwarzenegger is also mostly iconic,
Yeah.
because of his
I'll be
accent and his
I'll be back.
yeah. That scene's like I remember that being terrified of that scene.
That's
And that line, "I'll be back," because of
Always come back.
because of Encino Man.
I've been smoking for 70 years.
Okay, back on Oscar. Sorry.
Step on it, Dugan.
You all right, Lieutenant?
Just as a fun anecdote, back when cars were first being released to the world,
Mm-hmm.
there was a story where there were only 2 in the entire state of Ohio, and they
And
crashed
they
into
crashed
each other.
together.
Yeah.
Yep, Ohio is the place where the first car crash happened.
And they only had 2 cars.
In the entire state.
Yep.
And they crashed into each other.
Yep.
How?
Does that just say something about our world?
Fun fact, Kansas is the most average U.S. state.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
That explains the stereotypes.
Do you know anyone from Kansas?
I'm not certain it exists.
Exactly.
Dorothy?
She wasn't in Kansas anymore.
Not anymore, but she was.
Maybe it was Tornado, Kansas.
Yeah, maybe.
Hurricane Utah?
That is.
This man just had something go up his butt.
That's great.
No, he accidentally sat on himself.
Ooh. Meanwhile, this man with the droopy eye just, had one too many Coca-Colas.
Yeah.
If anyone among you has reasons to doubt that these unions should take place, let him speak now or forever hold his peace.
Stop!
See? There's Oscar.
There's Oscar.
Then I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the brides.
I love how their personalities are just so different between the two.
Yeah.
And it shows in their wedding dresses.
Yep. So, watching it again, I still think it's fun.
It's so much fun.
Same. So Jen, were you able to follow what's going on this time?
I think so.
Okay. Who is
Pop
Provolone's
quiz.
daughter?
Anthony.
Wrong answers only.
The ex-maid.
Tuna.
Ooh!
Sweet home Alabama.
Ooh, my. And Tristan?
What?
Second time through?
Oh, yeah, it was good. I don't know, I have a hard time watching miscommunication in real time.
Yeah. Especially because, like, you know what's going on, everyone else doesn't, and it's like,
How do you not understand?
yeah. It's hindsight.
Yeah. It was
The way
very period appropriate.
Yes.
I mean, the way the tone of the film handled the whole bag switcheroo and miscommunication stuff, I still had fun with it.
Yeah.
It's definitely fun seeing Sylvester Stallone be the smartest guy in the room.
Yeah?
Not any offense meant towards the actual person, because I'm sure he's not that dumb. You know, he just plays a lot of dumb characters.
Oh, yeah, a lot of meatheads.
Yeah.
No, this one's fun. It's sad that it, for one, it bombed in the box office.
Yeah.
And 2, it never became a cult classic.
Because I'm sure it has its occult following, but it's...
A cult?
Yes, it has its occult following. It has a cult following.
Provolone.
I'm sure it has its cult following, but
Yeah, but
unfortunately,
it's still kind of like
it's a niche movie.
It is incredibly niche.
But hey, it'd be cool if there's someone out there watching this and that happens to have seen this film before.
And enjoyed it like we did.
Or if they're watching us watch it and decide, hey, I'm gonna check out the film on my own. Tell us what you think.
Yeah. Or if you do, or if you have seen the film and you disagree with us, I actually do want to hear what your opinion of it.
Yeah.
Your legit criticism was like, oh, I don't really like this part of the film,
I
that
thought
part of the
for a
film.
second that said apprentice film editor Michael Hoface.
Oh, that's a name.
Anyway,
yeah, I do want to kind of hear and understand the other side. I mean, outside of I just don't like it. Well, give more reason than that, please.
Yeah.
Anything else that is needed to be said
I don't think so.
about the film?
About this film?
I think we said everything we wanted to say about it.
Yeah. Snaps.
He gave the best snaps, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, he does.
Those were some crisp snaps.
I can't.
I can only imagine how sore his fingers were after filming.
Oh, yeah, especially if you have to take multiple takes for the same scene from snapping.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of those are
Dubbed over.
fully or dubbed over.
Well, even doing the snaps in post, sitting there over and over, just snapping into the microphone.
Just to get the right snap.
Mm-hmm. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is Oscar. Thank you for joining us.
Yay.
And any idea what the next film will be?
Oh, I don't know about the next movie, but I am sad with all these Italian accents. We did not hear of any Mamma Mia.
Yeah, we.
I mean, we heard Mario and Luigi
Junior
and
and
Luigi.
No, we heard Mario, Luigi Junior, Luigi Senior.
I got them Dominos.
Oh.
I got Anna Maria. I
See?
got Salvatore. I
See?
got Fabrizio. I got Antonio. I got Mario. I got Big Luigi. I got Little Luigi. I got Luigi Jr. I got Giuseppe. And I got Figaro.
Figaro no use. Figaro come from the milkman.
I make a joke.
Did I ask for the Finucci roll call?
Who knew Mario had so many brothers?
Luigi Junior.
It's Mario and Luigi Mario.
Yeah.
Not saying that's the next film. That was not the
No,
Mario film.
Not the Mario Brothers.
No, the Mario film might not happen for another 2 years.
Mario Brothers Super Show. Dun dun dun. Da da da.
I really did have fun with that.
Same.
At least the live action portion, for whatever weird reason, I actually did enjoy that. So yeah, that's Oscar. Not much else to say other than we had fun. We enjoyed it.
Yeah. Hope you guys did too.
Yeah, same. And we'll see you guys all
in the next video.
In the next video.
Yay.
Bye-bye.